is Sasquatch Mom, and we are on the north end of Lovell Gulch, and I am not sure what we are going to do, but I have Sam and I have Caspian, who is anxious to go, and I am glad that we finally escaped to get out to the mountains. So we are going down the upper part of the Lovell Gulch trail, and down that way is what we call the Washington Woods. So I don't know, that's kind of where Sam wants to go, but we will see. There is a different view of Pikes Peak that I'm not used to looking at. Sure is beautiful here. And we're just going down and down and down. It's better going down here than up, but at some point, as I always say, what goes down must come up. These aspens are just gorgeous. Oh, it's just prime summer, and look at the wildflowers. There's just nothing better than July in the mountains. And so here we go, going up, and I am seeing horse crap. I guess horses. Oh, wouldn't that be a fun way to go on this trail? All right, but I'm just really taken with the aspen trees, and I can't help but wonder what's in that draw below. Okay, well, I better keep up. I'm behind the gang, and we came down that. No wonder I didn't like going the other way on this trail. All right, well, Sam is way ahead of me, so I better go find him. And I see a tree break. So we came from there, which is an interesting little aspen grove, and we're going up here. And once again, Sam has gotten ahead of me, but this trail is pretty well used, so it's fine. But it's funny how when you get out in the woods, you start thinking you hear things, and that's just the way it goes out here. But it sure is beautiful. But look at that hill ahead. I'm guessing we have to go up that. Oh, fun. We came up that hill, and you can see how far we came down. The truck is way up at the top of that hill, and I see a person going by. In fact, it's a bike rider. So it is a popular bike trail. All right, well, Sam is having a snack. And then, what a view. But we're going down that, and at some point there's a turnoff into those woods. Look at that view, and look at how many miles of forest there is. It's truly like, as Sam once said, if you want to find something in that forest, it's like finding a paperclip in it. It is so vast, and it's so beautiful. Here's another beautiful aspen grove. I bet that this place is really gorgeous in the fall. I mean, it's really beautiful now. The aspen's full out green. But imagine in the fall, this place, the Rampart Range, is one of my favorite places to be in October. All right, well, hopefully we're going to come to this turnoff pretty soon. So now we've come to the turnoff to this trail that goes down through these woods and into the valley below. And we've come up this trail once, but we've never gone down it. And we call this trail, or this part of the woods, the Washington Woods, because it just reminds us of Washington State so much. And having lived there when I was a child, it is pretty reminiscent of it. But it is a really interesting place, and already I'm seeing, I don't know, it could be random deadfall, but these woods are definitely something about them. They're thick and intriguing and mysterious. Just as soon as you step in, I can feel it. And a long time ago, when we were standing on a ridge over that way, ways away, we heard whoops coming from these woods. So there is definitely something here. What it is, I can't say. I haven't seen anything, but it is intriguing. Lots of different tangled trees, and down at the bottom there was some sort of structure. Don't know if it's still there since it's been so long since we have come up this trail. The problem is we have to go up. I know we could go up the valley, but that's going to be a long climb. But we will see. That is an interesting tree twist. I don't know if there's anything to it, but it's just kind of fascinating. And then I see these aspens. Again, that's probably wind, snow load. The thing about Bigfooting is you cannot say everything is made by Bigfoot. That's just not correct. So anyway, well, we're gonna go down that and hopefully find a log, have a snack, have a drink of water, and then we're gonna have to make our way up the valley back to the truck at some point. So that is quite the dramatic tree band up there. We're having a little rest. In fact, Sam over there is taking a little nap. No, not really. He's looking on his phone. But it is so quiet here, except for like a squirrel or a bird occasionally. But we're having a nice little rest, and then we're going to go down that way, and then we're going to have to go up, 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 and away. We are going down now. And Sam pointed out that somewhere over here is a sound of a swarm of bees, like a beehive. I will stay far away from that, because if you know me, you know that I may be brave now and going out at night and looking for Bigfoot, but get me around one bee or wasp and I am gone, and I'm screaming like a little girl. All right, well, we are going down, and then we're going to have to decide how we're going to get back up. So Sam just heard a vocalization. Let's go see what exactly he heard. I did not hear it. So what did you hear? What did you call it when I couldn't hear you?
It was very squatchy.
Squatchy.
It's like unambiguously Bigfooty.
And where was it coming from? The way we're going? Isn't that always the case?
It was very echoey, like, ooh.
Wasn't a human?
A dog.
Coyote? Dog? We have known wild dogs to be around here, or at least one we came across. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. So I just found some bones in the tree hanging on a little knob. I don't know what part. It's probably a deer bone. We've seen this before. I don't know what part of it is. I'm not very good with anatomy. What do you think, Sam? But yeah, that's interesting. Very interesting. Caspian is having the time of his life. Oh my goodness. Look at how happy he is. Oh boy, now he wants to shake. Oh my goodness, he loves this. Well, we're at the bottom of this trail, obviously at the creek.
Oh,
What?
a bunch of bugs above us.
Like what kind of bugs?
Like little tiny things.
Oh, lovely. I can't see them. Well, anyway, I thought there was a structure around here somewhere.
Look at all these mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's cool. But, yeah, I remember there was a structure, but I'm not sure if we passed it or not. But you were saying we need to go to the right.
Yeah.
But you were wanting to go to the
No.
left for a little bit.
No, that goes to wherever. I was thinking going this way, which we already came from.
Oh.
But the first time we went this way, we only went partially, and we didn't know it connected to Lovell Gulch.
No, we didn't know that until way later. But I'm wondering where those... Oh, wait, does that go below the hill?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that we're going this way. We will see what happens. So what we call the ridge is above us. The first time we went on the ridge, we fell asleep at the top. It was a nice sunny day and we were watching clouds and so forth, and then we woke up to hearing whoops. This place has always had so much intrigue. It's definitely one of my favorites, and we've been on this trail before. It will definitely take us back to the road, but unfortunately we're gonna have to walk on the road for a while till we get to the truck. There's a brook down there. If you listen, you can hear it. It reminds me of Psalm 23, which I read again the other day. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. That's a beautiful psalm. We've been going through a lot of hardship. So, trusting in my shepherd has been a really hard challenge, because much of the time lately I felt abandoned and completely forgotten. But God shows me these little signs that he hasn't forgotten. Like a little sail here, a little sail there, here sail, there sail, everywhere sail, sail. Sorry, I couldn't help it. But it's tough. We're living in a crisis of faith right now, with my husband's business just crawling to nothing. And I'm trying to get my printable business up and going, and it's a process. So, all that to say, one, somehow, some way, God is going to take care of us. Maybe we lack things now, but we won't always. And then two, I would ask you to do us a favor. If you do like this channel, then please support our Patreon, because we're trying to establish multiple streams of income and have more flexibility when it comes to buying equipment and going places. So just consider it. Look at the link below. But what I want you to know is that it may feel scary. You may be going through a dark valley. But the truth is, when you realize that God's presence is with you, that's what takes away the fear. And fear is a liar. Fear will direct your steps in a way that's dangerous and can result in destruction. And I'm talking to myself more than anyone else because I've had a lot of fear and anxiety. But that's where dying to myself, realizing that those fears, anxieties, they are dead in Christ and I'm alive in Christ. Those are exciting things to think about, even in the midst of trials and hardships. And I don't know how this story is going to end, but I do know that somehow God is going to have the glory. See, I'm hiding there behind a tree, and all dark, almost makes him look like a mysterious figure in the woods. Anyway, I am not sure how much further we have to go. We came from there, and as I walk, I thought I heard a voice, and then I thought I heard a moan. But it's hard to tell because it's like something's moving when I move, but I don't know if that's my imagination. Whatever the case, it's very quiet here now. Very quiet. And Sam is up there waiting for me. But I had to catch my breath. Okay, well, we'll see where we are in a few minutes. We're taking a little rest, and up there where the light is falling on the trees, and I'm being bitten by a mosquito, it looks almost like fall. It's such a cool lighting effect. Here comes the climb up, because the road is just up there. Did you hear that meadowlark? Such a beautiful sound. Anyway, I gotta go up that. All right, I can do this. I can conquer this mountain just like I can conquer the challenges that are in front of me. I could face my fears like the little engine that could. Here we go. See, I made it. I made it to the top. But there's more. And that's why celebrating your small victories is so important, because I have a ways to go to get back to the truck. It's so funny how the forest can change, but it seems different over here. And then back there in that valley, Sam called it the Valley of the Giants because of all these tall trees. But we're gonna skirt around this ridge and see how close we are to the road. But then we're gonna have to go up the road with a dog, and that's not really fun because cars tend to go really fast up there. All right, well, let's see where this goes. I'll just keep going with this. Whew, we are tired though. I think we're gonna go to Arby's after this. Interesting. There's the creek bed. Get off the road? Do we have black riders coming? Wasn't it interesting? Ozone smell. What?
Very fancy.
Very what?
Very fantasy back here.
Yeah. Get off the road, Frodo. What? Look at what? What am I looking at?
That way, it looks so creepy.
Did we go through here at night once?
I don't think we made it this far.
But then we came back from the other side to see where we were, didn't we?
I don't remember.
I think we did. All right, well, let's keep going. I came from there, and you can see the sun setting. And to go up here, I believe there's going to be a draw, and then up to the road. Got a little bird friend up here. But whew, I was dizzy. I had to have a protein bar. Good thing I always have protein bars when I come. I need to get a drink of water. But I think we should be pretty close to the road. I think that is up there. So we came from down there, and Caspian pulled me up that brutal hill. Oh my gosh, I'm still catching my breath. And we have to go up that way, and the road has got to be up that way. We haven't been on this trail before though, so I'm not really sure exactly where it's going to bring us up. Well, I better let this dog pull me. Here we go. So we made it to the top, and look at this sunset. This is what makes hiking worth it, is the views. So this is a ridge that's right next to Lovell Gulch. So we have to go up the road and down some, and pretty soon we'll be to our truck. Yay! That was a brutal climb. Sam heard something that way. What did you hear?
I don't know, something strange.
Something strange?
I'm making a noise.
I don't know. It's awfully quiet. I don't know. You heard it down there or on the ridge?
Not down, it's up.
Up on the ridge. Well, who knows? Well, who knows what that was? Okay, we are back to our truck. That was really scary. It was like playing dodge the cars. Way scarier than in the woods. So anyway, whew, we're tired. That was fun though. Good to get out. Maybe Arby's is in our future. The dog is happy. So we'll see what happens. We did. Sam heard possibly a whoop. I just maybe have an overactive imagination. I can't say anything conclusive, but it was interesting. All right, that's all. This is Squatch Mom. Have a squatch-tastic day.